Hello, my darlings. Happy Thursday to all of you. Welcome to the Potter Project once again for Hagrid's Hut. This is part 3 of Hagrid's Hut. So we're continuing on with the exterior. We've got a lot of work to do. I think what we're going to concentrate on today is the kind of the back of the build, a lot of the landscaping around it, including Hagrid's privy, so his toilet. I think I'm going to try and stick a shower in there as well. Maybe not a sink. I think I'm going to leave the sink free and just have a sink in the hut. I think that's the vibe that we're going to do. Yes, we are indeed. Again, audio is going to be a little bit crappy today because I've got my fanny out in the office once again because it's absolutely baking. So yes, that's what we're going to do. Also, I am live on Twitch tonight for you Twitchers. I wasn't yesterday because it was too hot. It's still hot, but I will be streaming 7 p.m. playing some The Sims 4 Werewolves. We're continuing on with our gameplay. That's what we're going to do. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I don't need to say anything else. Let's get into game and let's start building. All right then, my sweets. Here we are. So last time we just played around with this little front yard area. Didn't really want too much going on here. I just wanted it to be kind of like just finely detailed here and there. I maybe still want to add a few plants around on this part here. But for how it looks, I'm happy with it. I really, really am. Very much happy with it. So this is where we're concentrating on today. Wondering if we can get some better lighting back here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to be putting the privy around here, I think. So this is the area we'll concentrate on around here as well. As I said last time, we're going to be raising this landscaping up here, so the terrain will go up a bit high here, and this is where I'm going to do the pumpkin patch, and I think I'm going to surround the pumpkin patch in with some like forest and plants and what have you. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I don't want a medium height wall down here. I just think that would look too big for an outdoor privy. I mean, that's not too bad actually, because it does kind of look smaller than the build itself because of it's on a foundation. I don't want this on a foundation. But what I was thinking is trying to do it this way. So if we go to here, and if I just build a cheeky little room, excuse you please. I said excuse. Why is it going diagonally? What? Diagonally? Now, what I was thinking is doing this instead. Is that going to take all of the detail with it? Of course it is, because Sims. So I'm going to put that all back, and what I'm going to do is build one there now that there is another little bit of grid coming out, and I'm going to just delete this away instead. There's always a way sometimes. I hate that you've got to have workarounds though. I'm going to pull this down and have a look. I'm going to pull it down and have a look to see if this will look okay, because now I'm looking at it, it might be a bit too small for Hagrid. You know, he's a big lad. He is a big lad. Yeah, I think that might look a little bit too small for old Hagrid. We're not doing that. At least we tried it. You know, sometimes you've got to do trial and error, loves. And that was not the vibe for today. So we're going to stick with this. I'm quite glad that it didn't look kind of like too bad having a kind of medium height wall down here. And I think it is mainly because of that foundation. So I'm for it. I'm just going to do a nice little square. Nice little square like that, darlings. Yeah, I'm for it. I'm for it. And I think I'm going to use that siding from the werewolf pack. Werewolf? What's a werewolf? A werewolf. Going to use that. Going to use that siding if I can see it, which at the minute I cannot. So is it in there? Oh, here it is. I don't think it's going to match in well with that wood though. This one would. That wood. That would. You know? Yes. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to have a little moment. Oh, now I'm thinking about this. Because there isn't going to be any... I wanted to do that kind of like door open moment, you know? But, as we know, I don't think I've got any decent medium height walls, doors. Let me see if I can find one. It just wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good. If this was a short height, it would have looked fine because I could have put a short door on that height. But all the medium doors just don't work. Even the custom content ones, surprisingly. Very shocked at that. So we're not doing it. It's not happening. So we're just going to do a little normal privy instead. I kind of wanted that detail though. I really did. I won't lie. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you at all. Now, I'm probably going to use the same roof texture. Sorry, my brain is dead today. It's been dead all week. It's been dead all week. So you're going to be getting a lot of ums and ahs more than normal on this channel today. Thank you. So I'm thinking the organic door, the one that I've got in my head, is this one here, which I absolutely love, but I want that detail on it there. That's the detail I want on it. So I think we're going to do that. I might even, what would it look like if I size it up? I mean, it might look weird when you open it, but I'm unsure. Let's have a look. A little 1 point, only a 1.2. Have a little look at that. Little look, please. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to absolutely do that. I think it looks fine. There is a little bit of like wood creeping there, but I think it blends in okay. I just wanted it a little bit bigger for Hagrid's meaty bones to be able to go for it. Not Hagrid's meaty bones, Aiden. Oh, for goodness. Oh, for goodness. Even though my friend did say, I wonder how big his peen is. I was like, can we not, please? But that is indeed why they are my friend, because they think about stuff like that. And I reckon we all do at a certain extent, but I can safely say I never thought about Hagrid's peen until she said that. And then after that, I'm like, yeah, I wonder how big his peen actually is. For goodness, we were talking about how big his poos were last time. For goodness sake, we are just getting away with ourselves here. Can you calm down? Because I've had enough. I've had an absolute enough of it. Anyway, we're moving on, loves. We are moving on before things get too uncouth on this channel, as if they haven't already, you know. I think I'm just going to do one singular little window just there, and I'm going to cover this in greenery. Greenery, darlings. And I think here I'm going to lift the landscape up on this side. So let's do that now. Let's do that together. How are you? Are you enjoying the bloody weather, you lot in the UK? I know I'm always complaining, but I love it. I love the summer. The summer is my favourite after autumn. Like, I absolutely love it. I really do. So I want to know. Are you enjoying it? Have you been to the beach yet? Can you go to the beach? I'm lucky enough to live in Devon, and we have lots of gorgeous beaches around. Yesterday, I went to one of my favourite pubs and had a pub dinner with Thomas, and it was bloody lovely. It was absolutely lovely. If you want to know what the name of the pub is, it is called Turtley Corn Mill, and it's an old mill in Devon, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it's only like a 20-minute drive away from us, and we absolutely love it. And it was so lovely there. There was peacocks wandering around the garden. We had a couple of goose shouting at Blue. Blue was just lying there like, I didn't say anything. I didn't. Why are you shouting at me? They were walking past and like squawking at him, telling him off for being a dog. How dare they, you know? But it was, all in all, a lovely day. It really, really was. Very, very much was. Right, so let's continue on here. I'm going to get this soiled, I think. I'm just going to soil myself. I think I'm going to do that all soil, actually. And then I'll blend it out to grass going past it. Yes, that's what we'll do. I'm also going to connect this path in as well, I think. Around here, like that. And I might even raise this terrain up a little bit more around here as well. So it's kind of like enveloped this little outhouse in here. That is going to be the vibe. And that is what we're all going to do today. But yeah, I think it'd be nice. Okay, round here, same with there. So let's get this path connected in first as well, shall we? So it was this one, wasn't it? Yes. Right, I'm going to whiffle. You're not going to be the main path, though. So I need to make sure to go off. Like, fork off the road. Maybe here I could put a couple of trees then as well. Yep, that will be the vibe. That will be the absolute vibe. So, let me connect this in first. Let's get this right around here. Bit by bit, loves. Bit by bit. Don't rush it. I hate dragging my terrain paints. I just find it's awkward doing that sometimes. So I tend to do little tippy taps, loves. Little tippy tappers. That's what I tend to do. And it just, yeah, it makes it a lot better. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I kind of want to fork off maybe around here. And I'll just keep it there for the minute, just so I know. We're going to raise this all up here. Lovely. Oh, yes. I'm trying to look for some motorbike custom content. So if anybody's got any that they know of, can you just say the creator down below, because I really want to get Hagrid's, preferably if you can find one with a sidecar. I would absolutely love if you could find one with a sidecar, because I'm on the hunt for Hagrid's bike, because I think it would look cute, kind of like parked out here somewhere. I just think that would be a good vibe, you know, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to drag this one though, because we're doing a bit of blending, loves. Bit of blending. Bit of bloody blending, darlings. Oh, she's the beauty YouTuber and she didn't even know it, you know? Yeah, I'm for that. Yeah, connecting that around there. That's gorgeous. Absolutely for. I think what I want to do is kind of litter this in a little bit more ivy. I still want to do ivy and stuff around here as well, but we'll concentrate on that another time, because at the minute it is all about the outdoor privy. So this is what we're going to do. Now, hopefully, oh, I was about to say, hopefully that sizes down enough, and it does, but I think that ivy's going to go into that door, which wouldn't make sense really, because he's going to be in there all the time, dropping off his loaves of bread, isn't he, darlings? I'll do the one at the bottom. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's cute. I do want to just bring it in just a little bit more, though. There we go. Oh, I'm for it. Yep. Yep. And then here, we have got that other light that I've used, that Felixander candle light. But I think what I could probably use instead is these. Is this one here from the wedding pack that still doesn't work. Don't buy it yet, loves. Don't buy it until it's fixed. I don't understand. I don't understand. I think it's going to be another dine out where they just gave up on it, to be honest. Don't laugh. But I think it is. I won't lie. Now, was it this one here I put around the edges? Yes. It was the do or die. I just liked this around the edges of the path. I think it really worked. And then we went in with a little bit of the dark one, didn't we? So, let's get this going all the way around here as well. And then what I'm going to do is go in and just pull out loads of landscaping. And we're going to go around and landscape together, lovelies. That's what we're going to do. And I'm thinking about adding some more rocks in this point here and behind here as well, to be honest. Like we did over there, because I kind of like that little moment. But maybe this could be a nice little rocked moment here. So, anyway, landscaping. We need some hedges. I don't want any flowers. I want some overgrown grass around here. We need some trees for here. And I'm going to find some more rocks as well. So give me 2 secs. Okay, I've pulled out a variety of greenery bits. Now, I tried a hedge in here and it just looked too neat and tidy. So what I'm going to do is slot in this trunk. And it kind of goes into the ground quite nicely as well. So I'm going to flop you to there, my darling. And then hopefully you're not inside anything. Nope, you're fine. See what I did with these windows here, just so it looks like the lights are on. Very good hack for some thumbnails, darlings. Very good hack for some thumbnails. I'm going to flop you to around about there. Oh, you can see right through it as well. I'm for that. Yes, absolutely. And then I want some of these ferns around here. I've popped a tree in as well. Popped one of the werewolf trees and one here. But I'm going to do more. I'm going to really sort of not over-clutter this place in trees, but I do want it to be very swamped in. That's the vibe that I'm going for with here. Very outdoorsy, loves. He is the gamekeeper after all. Oh, you beauty. I don't have to move that down with a tool mod. Oh, for it. I love when that happens. I wish that would happen more. I really do. I really wish that would happen more. Now, do I need to do you as well? Nope, you are perfect too. Oh, that's for. I'm for it. I am. I'm completely here for that. And what about you as well? Oh, you're fitting in there a beauty. Now, these are live edit bushes from the werewolf pack as well. Yes, that's making it feel nice around there now. Now, storylines. This tree got chopped down by Hagrid because it was dying. It was dead. It was dying. So he's chopped it down and he's going to let all of his beaver friends... going to let all of his beaver friends eat on that tree. That is the storyline. And that's what we're sticking to. We don't have beaver. Do we have beavers in the UK? I think we do, actually. I think they're getting, like, reintroduced or something. I think I saw some conservationists were trying to reintroduce them somewhere. I could be wrong in that, but I don't care, you know? As long as I feel that I'm right, that's all that matters, isn't it, to be honest? At the end of the day. Oh. Let's get some of these mushrooms around here as well. Just so they kind of look like, yes, I'm for it. I'm going to swamp that with more greenery. Probably going to use some of this gorgeous grass from cottage living. I got there in the end then, loves. I struggled, but we got there, didn't we? And they do need to be put down a little bit, but I'll do that in just a second. Let's try and get them in as best as possible. Pardon, I burped then. I'm ever so rude. I really I'm ever so rude. So let's flop these down in here. Come on, get down there. I will have to move some of them down with a tool mod, but you know, sometimes you can't win everything. You can't win at life all the time. Why can I not clone you? What are you on about? Let me pick you up then. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I hate that so much. Hate it. So, what we need to do then is go to... No, not get to work, get together. And then grab these pieces out instead. Because I can't move that for some reason. I'm sure I found a way, but at the minute I can't. And I want to swamp this at the back a bit. Just make sure that this kind of foundation's really overgrown. And I'll do kind of like one there-ish. Let's size that down so it's not taking over that fern too much. Right about there. I will have to move it down with a tool mod, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. This one here comes in great. Comes in handy. Comes in great? No. Comes in handy because it's a little bit higher than the rest of them. A little bit higher than the rest of them. Let's get a little moment with you in front of this tree as well. Yes, I'm for it. And I think... Where's that extra green one? Here we are. Let's plop you just around about here as well, my love. Oh, I'm for that. I really am. So let me just perfect this. I'm just going to go off cam and do some tooling just so it perfects it up a little bit. Give me one sec. There we go. I just perfected it slightly. Put all of the plants in the correct places. And I also did a little bit of terrain painting underneath of it and got some more of this grassy bits out there, just growing over the actual path itself. So I just want to concentrate on this area a bit more now, swamping this building with some more trees and whatnot. So I do love these trees here. Yeah, look how gorgeous these are. These are from the werewolf pack, but they are in debug or live edit. So they're not in the actual build menu, but I absolutely love them. It's almost making me want to like put a small one. Like, no, it's not actually. Stop saying that, Aiden, because as soon as you did it, you fought completely against it. So I'm going to swamp them there instead. Does anybody ever do that? I think something's going to look good. Then you flop it on, you're like, yeah, that's not the vibe, that. And that was one of those moments, loves. Absolutely one of those moments. So, I do want to get a little more of a bush in there as well. Lovely. And I'm going to actually meander you both over here. Oh, no, not you. You can stay where you are. Yeah, so we do need to tool mod a few here, but we'll do this together. Why not? As a family, here we are. Right, so minus maybe just one here. You'll go into the ground beautifully. Oh, are you into the ground? You are not. You are coming down on -1 as well. No, you're not at all. I'm going to extend my catalogue and not do a thing. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. You can come down as well, my darling. I'm probably going to pull you down a little bit more, so I'm going to do a 1.5 for you. Oh, maybe not, love. Maybe not, indeed. That was the wrong move there. 0.4 up. Beautiful. Oh, stunning. Yeah. I know this is probably the most unfun thing to watch, but this is what goes in when you're having to detail and whatnot. Is that high? I think it needs to come down one more. Oh, for goodness. Minus 0.1 there as well. Stunning job. Oh, you did so well. You should be proud. And I'm thinking more hedges and whatnot. Hedges, bushes, and plants and whatnot around here. So, I do think this one here just really works around this area. Absolutely loving this plant. Just don't like the footprint on it. It's bloody massive. But again, this is not in the catalogue. I will move this tree down here as well. I'm just going to place these all around where I could kind of see them growing. Oh god, camera, shift zoom. And the same here as well. But my god, as well, I've had a few of you guys ask me if that little hack that I did with the camera has worked for me. Oh my god, it has changed everything. The Sims 4 camera is so much easier to work with for me because I use the Sims 3 camera in the Sims 4. It is the bob is gone. It just makes building a dream. It really does. I think it's a bit overkill. We'll get rid of that one. Again, let me move these down with the tool mod, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put these in while I'm here. Landscape this area up, and then we're going to detail this privy and actually put in the toilet and stuff, I think. So give me one sec. There we go. Made a little start on it just to cover it in a little bit more greenery. But what I want to do is also get some ferns and stuff up on this level, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I just can't be asked to play around with the tool mod because I don't enjoy it. So, so we're moving on. Oh, hello. Hello, all of you greenery that's creeping in to Hagrid's toilet. How very dare you. We'll meander everything away. Oh, why did you have to creep in? I thought you weren't. We checked you. There we go. Okay, that should be okay. And this tree here as well. So we'll meander you away a little bit more. And I'll sort you out later, darling. So, we've got a toilet going on in here. Now, light-wise, what I'm probably feeling is maybe just like a... Oh, not decorations. Maybe just like a plain light bulb in here. I could probably feel that being a thing. That's what we're going to do, I think. I'm going to put a plain light bulb. I just hate the colour of this, so I am going to change it for slightly a lot more warmer. There we go. Okay. Now, toilet-wise, what would Hagrid have as a loo? That is the question, isn't it? I mean, it would probably be that. And I'm wondering if I could just size it up just ever so slightly. And I think I might even try that and do that with the furniture and the interior as well. So let's see the scale of it. Maybe I could do a 1.2 and hope that that would look still okay. I mean, yes, it does. It's bigger than your average sim. And I'm kind of for that choice of toilet as well. So I think we're going to use that one. I want to get a shower in here. I really do. So I'm going to plot that little number there like that. And I think the shower, I'm just going to put over in this corner here. And I'm going to use the one from university as well, where it just comes straight out from the wall itself. And I might even see if I can like do a little tank or something behind it. Do we have anything like that? Let me see if I can find something. I found something. It's from Eco Lifestyle. It's usually that huge thing. Now it does have a teeny tiny little ladder on it now. But I'm going to hide that away, I think. And try and hide it into the wall so we don't get that detail out. I think it would match in well there. I'm going to meander all this around in a different area, so we'll just leave that like it is for the minute. But we've hidden the ladder. Yes, I'm for it. And that can act as like a little rain tank where the water comes from. Oh, I'm for it. For those little details, darlings. I really am. So I will keep the shower on here now. I'm going to flop the shower here. Even though that would be a very small shower for Hagrid. But we're still going to do it. And it's still going to happen. Now, what I want in here is maybe a bit of dirt. I do want a bit of dirt on the floor in this room. And this is not poo. I'm not going to be put down here and saying that is Hagrid's poo. For goodness sake, you are children. And that, my darlings, is why we get along. But I'm thinking, like, he probably has, like, he gets a lot of mud and stuff on his shoes and whatnot, you know? So maybe I'll just creep this into the corner of the showers. That looks grotty as hell, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do that. We're going to make that grotty. And I'm also going to use that, like, damp sort of feeling coming from here as well. I wouldn't say Hagrid is the most hygienic of beings. So I'm going to use a few of these little details here. Mud piled up in the corner from where he's just took it all off his hands and feet and left it to pile up in the bathroom. Filth, loves. When we're going into living room, I need to go into here and I need to find those grunge. Here we are. And I think I'm just going to put this. Do I want to go green? No, it's a bit much, that, Aiden. And that one there's not going to work either. So I'm just going to do this small little detail just behind the shower here. Just so it looks a little bit wrong. There we go. The real colours came in here as well. I mean, you can't even fucking see that. But as long as I know it's there, that's all that matters. I'm thinking having a cheeky scratch up the window here, maybe. No, maybe actually in the shower itself could be fine. We'll do this. Who knows what this could have been? Maybe this was Fang. Maybe this scratch mark is from Fang where Hagrid's trying to give him a shower. I'm into that vibe. And I'm thinking of adding in a cobweb or two in here as well. Why not, you know? Yes, I'm for it. I do want to get some detail in here, though. Probably by the means of using some of these columns in the interior. Yes, rather than the... Oh, no, I'm going to put them on the exterior as well. But I am going to put them in the interior and exterior. Flop them all along, my loves. And I do want to use some of those timber moments that we've used on this part here as well. So, oh, actually, I'm going to use these. Come here. I'm going to use these here. Let me see if I can... Yep, that's perfect. And the same with you as well, my love. And the same with you as well here. And I think I'm going to do that on the interior as well. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's do this in the interior too. So let's flop each one of these up into a corner where it will belong. Each side there. Beautiful. And then we get the other one. And skip-de-boo. Oh, that is the same one that I've just used. Aiden, what are you doing? There we go. We got there in the end, darlings, didn't we? Flop this all the way around. Love these pieces. I would love to see more of this kind of thing. That kind of rustic, just architecture, like detail that you can just put on to build. So Harry and Felix, you're definitely not going to be watching this one because I don't think Harry Potter's your thing. But more of that, please. Thank you. And I think I'm going to do this little midway point as well in here. The lighting does go a bit funny on these in the interior, but I'm just going to say it's a vibe. And that is all we need to know about it, to be honest, you know. Same here, in here. And I'm probably going to do them here as well. Maybe not that. No, maybe not on this wall. We'll leave that one free. And we'll finish off with the exterior on these parts here. Oh, that's gone a bit funny down there. That mud bit. I'll sort that, don't you worry. And the same here. Is that right? No idea. Are you correct? Or you're too low. Come up this way, my dear. And I also need to finish off with these on these parts here as well. I mean, you can't see that, but it makes me feel better knowing it's there. So I'm going to put it in. And the same with these here as well. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I just think this would be a little cute moment for Hagrid. For Hagrid's ones and twos, you know? And it kind of helps with gameplay. I mean, he's got somewhere he can at least clean himself, the sim self that I will be making. I just think that'd be working. But I think we're going to leave it here for today, my darling. So we've managed to swamp this area in a bit more detail. I'm not happy with how many of these. I keep looking at them and I think there's too many of them. So I'm going to put some more ferns and bushes and stuff in there. Just to really sort of like swamp that area in a little bit more. And around here as well, I'm going to hedge that area in. But for now, this is where I'm going to leave it for today, I think. So yes, lovely. We are done for today. I'll be back with this next week, definitely. There we are, my loves. Part 3 of Hagrid's Hut is complete. As I said, I'll be back with this next week. We'll bring a couple of parts of this out. We're going to concentrate on the pumpkin patch, I think, for next time. And I'm also going to play around with the terrain manipulation a little bit and just perfect what we've done already. And then I'll go over what I've actually sort of like changed next time for you lovelies. That's what we're going to do. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with either the last part of Let's Build the Worlds or a speed build. I'm unsure at what it's going to be just yet. So you'll have a surprise tomorrow. Either way, it's going to be a video and I'll see you in it. Goodbye.